Hello, Richmond County residents. Celeste Gotell coming to you from the Senior Center Without Walls for Richmond County with the June 21st to June 28th edition of What's Happening, a calendar that we produce to inform older adults in Richmond County of events and activities that would be of interest to you. This is a partnership with Tillio Community Television, and we're very grateful for their continued support. We started the calendar in the spring of 2023 in a printed version that we circulated through social media. And then in November of last year, 2024, we decided, because so many people do not have access to the internet or to Facebook, that we wanted to bring this calendar to Tillio as well, so that people who watch Tillio would also be informed of what's going on. Providing communication and information to people is one of the main ingredients of an age-friendly community, because it's important that people know what's happening so that they can continue to become engaged, participate in activities, and remain healthy as they age well in place. We're grateful for the funding that has been provided to us through the age-friendly community funding by Department of Seniors and Long-Term Care, so that we could provide this senior center without walls. Unfortunately, it's project funding. It is limited. It is coming to an end, and we're now in the process of trying to explore other funding opportunities so that we can continue many of these important programs. So I'll begin on Saturday, the 21st, which is National Indigenous Peoples Day. Certainly an important day to recognize the contribution and acknowledge the stewards of the land, our Indigenous people in Canada or Turtle Island. And it's nice to be able to celebrate with them. St. Peter's Canal from 12 till 4 p.m. There's a free barbecue, food trucks, snow cones, bouncy castles, music that's going to be provided by the High Boys and the Eskazoni Women's Drum Group. You can check that out. And there's fireworks that are taking place at the Butler-Tech Wharf at 9:30 p.m. that evening. There's also a Rhubarb Art Festival happening at the Grand River Fire Hall from 1 to 4 p.m. So that's obviously involves rhubarb, and it's an afternoon of local art, tea, and desserts. And for those of you that want to get out and have a nice leisurely walk, you can participate in what's known as a Walk with Dr. Neck, and it's in the village of St. Peter's. And he's a physician that is doing a health promotion campaign around heart health. And it's a leisurely walk, about 2 kilometers, and it's a walk and talk learn session. And it starts at the St. Peter's Coastal Trail at 2 p.m. That evening, the St. John Center for the Arts in Ayrshire is hosting an evening performance with Ariana Nassar, and that begins at 7 p.m. There are advance tickets available, and you can buy tickets at the door. It's free for use under the age of 18. Sunday, the 22nd, is actually a wide open day in Richmond County. I don't have any activities to report, so I'll move right on till Monday, the 23rd. At the La Picasse in Petit de Gras, there's beanbag games happening at 1 p.m. And the St. George Channel Hall will have their song circle, and the doors open at 6 o'clock. It begins at 6:30. All levels of talent are welcome. It is by donation, and there's a light lunch that's available. That brings us to the 24th, which is Tuesday. The Jolly Club Sewing Group will be meeting in Lordways at 9 a.m. Now, they've been meeting weekly all year long, but this will be the last one, the end of June, as they'll be taking the summer off. River Roots Farm Stand is open from 9 to 7 p.m. and they're stocked full with all kinds of produce. But if you're planning on going later in the day, you may want to call ahead just to make sure that they're still open and they haven't sold out. River Roots will be having their Meals with Friends. They have 2 seatings, 11:30 or 12:30. You have to call ahead to register, and that is by donation. Now, that's in River Bourgeois at River Roots. There'll be 2 card games on Tuesday evening. One is at the St. George's Channel Hall at 7:30 p.m., 45 cards. And one is at the Acadiaville Community Center Hall in West Ayrshire at 7:30 p.m. I will note that the Acadiaville card play will be the last one for the summer, and they'll be taking a break until September. There's also a beanbag toss at the Almondam New Horizons Club in Ayrshire on Tuesday evenings, and that goes from 7 to 9 p.m. That brings us to our weekly coffees. St. George Channel Hall has theirs from 10 to 12 noon on Wednesday mornings, the 25th. Richmond Literacy has their digital wellness program offered by Arlene, where she provides support, technology support to folks on their phone, on their laptop, on their tablet. And she's available to offer that support at the St. Peter's office from 9 to 4 p.m. This program will be wrapping up at the end of June, so this will be the last week that that's available. The Riverdale Seniors Club will have their get-together lunch and games in Low River at 12 noon, and the Fleur-de-Lis Seniors Club will have their line dancing with Debbie Morrison from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Parish Hall in Louisdale. And again, this will be the last one. They'll be wrapping up for the summer. But do not fear, there are lots of other things that are going on through the summer, even though there are a few programs that are wrapping up. Thursday, the 26th, Coffee and Conversation at the West Bay Center from 10 to 12 noon. And again, Arlene will be available at the municipal office in Arishat from 9 till 12 with her digital literacy program. And again, this one will be the last one for the end of June, and she'll be wrapping that up. The adult drop-in program operates at the St. Peter's Lions Hall from 1 to 4 p.m. And again, they'll be wrapping it up for the summer and resuming in September. That evening, 45 card game, 7:30 p.m. at the Discoos Civic Improvement Hall. That brings us to Friday the 27th. The Almadam New Horizons Club will be having their monthly meal and dance at 6 p.m. The dinner and dance, that's in Arishat. And if you are a member, give them a call and see if there's any tickets available. That brings us to Saturday the 28th. Richmond Villa will have a walk for Alzheimer's disease. That's from 10 till 12 noon. If you want to register a team or get more information, give Courtney or Martha a call at 535-3030. That afternoon at Legion Branch 150 in Airshot from 2 to 4, there's a veteran social. And that evening, also at the Legion Branch, there's a Tarbish card game. So bring along your partner and there'll be prizes awarded. So that concludes the activities for the week of the 21st of June till the 28th of June. I'll be back again to bring you the activities starting on June 29th. Until then, I wish you a wonderful day and thanks for joining me.